Ali from the south end.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Chance to run two. There'll be one run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
There'll be runs here.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary. Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice shot, runs possible. End of the over. Australia are 6 for 95. A couple on offer here. Well placed, should get a single.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Just about timed that perfectly.
A little bit short, not horribly short. Moves the feet well and the hands even better.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Great shot. At least one on offer.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Nice shot.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Giles didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Some adjustments to the field. That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
The third was there. They would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Captain's going to change things around in the field. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. White, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Beaten on the drive.
White with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Nicely played.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. That's got to hurt. Misjudged that one.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single. A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a run here, surely.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Over. Australia are 6 for 130. Stokes into the attack now from the south end.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Pads that one.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Drives and misses everything. Gone right through the defences.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Straight to the fielder.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Archer with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Quick onto that in the infield.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Caught, gone.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. This could be trouble.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Archer has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Edged it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Edged. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. They'd look for a couple here.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Some adjustments to the field.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Doesn't beat the infield.
McGrath shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's the over. Australia are 9 for 150. Archer to bowl the last over.
McGrath gets off the mark.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
There'll be one run here for them. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. And that's the end of the innings. Australia have set a target of 158 runs. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in. The captain going with an aggressive field.
Solid defence, very compact.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Chance to run two.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Great shot, at least one on offer. End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. England are none for 6. Lee coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. A few moves made in the field.
Lee from the north end.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Well placed. Should get a single. Edge. Amazing delivery. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. That's right off the meat of the bat.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Super piece of timing.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Absolutely nailed it.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Caught, and that's stopped.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. There'll be runs here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably... a lot closer than they expected.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Giles, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Right off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Beaten on the drive.
Just threw the shot too early.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There's a chance if this hits.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Nice shot.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Bowled in. Beauty, absolute beauty.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. That's a great take, needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Perfect technique and placement. Five runs added in the over. England are 3 for 51. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. That's out. Caught.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Butler won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Got right in behind it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though. A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Straight to the fielder. Massive chance.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Morgan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Picks the gap perfectly.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides. Over. England are 5 for 71.
That was a slow delivery. Played too early, straight through to the keeper. Morgan will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here. Gone, it's a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Stokes ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Quick onto that in the infield.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. England are 6 for 76. Giles from the north end.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand. I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Big appeal. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. Butler has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Australia having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Oh, that's so close, but the decision will stay the same. Not hitting a thing, ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. There'll be 1 run here for them.
White gets off the mark.
Brilliant diving stop.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. McGrath coming back into the attack. Solid defence, very compact.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
McGrath ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Going with spin now.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be runs here. What a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Well placed, should get a single.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Super shot that.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Out! What a catch!
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Simmons coming into the attack from the south end.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
they'll get at least one.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There's a chance if this hits.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Big edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
No interest in that one from the batter. Simons will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Simmons has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just threw the shot too early.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. England are 8 for 117. Lee back on now.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Got right in behind it.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Lee shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
End of the over, 11 runs coming from it. England are 8 for 128. Good catch, out.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Archer will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Finds the edge.
Managed to get off the mark in a rather streaky fashion. The bowler won't mind that at all.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Taken! The catch that seals the game, never in doubt.
Australia get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.